Guten Tag, everybody. Right, we are back with another beer for the Oktoberfest 2024. Don't worry, I won't be doing the Guten Tag every time. I can imagine that's going to be rather annoying for everyone, but it will crop up here and there because I've got to try and be all very German for this fest thing, haven't I? So we are back now with another one. They're not all fest beers, but they're just German beers, German styles, and you know, just trying to get into the mood with it. So we're back with another one, and it turns out actually I'm certain I've had a beer from this brewery. Not sure that I actually reviewed it, and it's from the Kulmbacher brewery or brauerei out of Bavaria, and this is a bottle of their Monchshof or Monchshof, and it's their Schwarzbier, which is a dark beer. Love that bottle. Picked up from Trembling Madness, not sure how much it was. Let's say along the lines of about £3.50, something like that. It's a half a litre bottle and it's coming in at 4.9% ABV. Now I'm going to put that real close. I don't know if you can see that real old traditional sort of label. Let me get that. We got the bottle cap thing, popper thing. I do love them. Looks really good. I'm not even going to be trying read anything on the back. All I can see is like dark beer, which is what I knew anyway a Schwarzbier was, but it looks really good. So it was in the fridge for a bit, but it has been out for a couple of hours now, so it should just be sort of cool, chilled, if you like. Not cold, but chilled, cooled, however you want to say it. Anyway, I don't have one of their glasses, so I'm whacking it in the old Hofmeister tankard. So let's get this popped open and see what we get. There we go, cracking pop, lovely bit of smoke coming up there. And that is exactly what I expected. Looks fantastic at the moment. I'm going to be quite vigorous-ish. I want to have a decent sized head on this beer, sod it. Sod it. There's a little bit left in there, which we're going to leave in there until I do all the stirring. Hope you guys out there are picking up some Oktoberfest beers and German beers and all that lot to sort of get in the mood of it, and I hope you've had some good ones as well. Hopefully I'm going to have some good ones. Anyway, this is the second one from the start of the festival, if you like, for me. They'll be running up until the 6th of October with the last one, because that's officially when the festival Oktoberfest ends. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, look, there's a dark beer for you. It's this one, right? A real deep mahogany sort of colour, and I'm going to say it's got some haziness in there, although you can't really sort of see it. We've got about a finger and a half of, what colour should we call it? It's not magnolia, is it? Like a custard cream biscuity colour, isn't it? There we go. Lots of small bubbles in there, but the beer looks good. Looks typical sort of German, and that's what you'd want to see with this style of beer. So let's give it a swirl, give it a sniff, and see what we get on the aroma. I'd nearly go and dive in and have a mouthful then, getting carried away. Oh yeah, roasty, malty, a little bit sweet. Oh, I tell you what, there's a little bit of bitterness that gives it sort of like a, I swear I'm getting chocolate in there, and even maybe that bitterness is making me think there's a little bit of coffee in there, but I'm pretty certain it isn't, but it's giving me that impression of it. A little toffee, caramel. Am I getting a sort of like a little bit of a dark fruit note? It's interesting. There's a lot going on in there. I'm certain there's little bits there that I'm not quite picking out exactly, but it smells fantastic. It's got to be said. So let's get the rest in this glass. Look at that. I love trying different stuff, especially from Germany, because there's not just one or two great breweries. Pretty much every brewery that brews beer in Germany is good, and I'm expecting this to be good as well. So Kulmbacher Brewery and their Monchshof Schwarzbier. dark beer. By the way, what did I tell you this is coming in at? I didn't say. Yes, I did. 4.9%. ABV, let's dive in. Frost. Oh, yeah. That, in fact, definitely has a little bit of a stouty feel, if you like. Or even, oh, it's interesting that. There's elements there that feel almost like an English sort of ale. Let's go in again. Body is fantastic for 4.9%. That really is a really good body. 4.9%, drinks kind of lightish, but doesn't. I can feel that now. Even what I've had out of that, I can feel that has got some weight to it, because I can feel it sort of sitting there. But the body on that is fantastic. Really smooth. I mean, that glides down the hatch. Really smooth. The mouthfeel is wonderful. Pardon me. God, that is so soft to drink. And again, like I say, that's like silk. That's like drinking silk, that is. That's how smooth and how well this beer goes down. Carbonation, there is a little bit in there, as you could tell, with that little bit of a burp there, but it's not overpowering. There is quite a bit in there, small bubbles, but it certainly doesn't take over the beer or give it a bad mouthfeel. Glides down the hatch, like I said, really drinkable. Yeah, rich, malty. I get the feel of chocolate in there. I get a little bitterness. I get that little roasty sort of almost coffee feel to it, but not. It's more like the roasted side rather than actually getting the coffee. The sort of, there's a little bitter edge maybe to it. I swear there's something else in there that I'm not quite picking out. I want to say it's like a little bit aniseedy, or licorice like, something along them lines. A little bit fruity. I think it's a fruitiness. I think there's that little tickle of dark fruit mixing with all the other flavours in there. But my word, that is a fantastic beer. I think it's one that would weigh you down. I mean, granted, yeah, I've drunk this pretty quick. We're only 8 minutes in. I've only been drinking it for about 5 minutes. So it is going to weigh you down. But my God, that is a beautiful drop. That really is a lovely drop. So smooth. Yeah, fantastic. I mean, there's nothing more to say, really. It's got the feel, you always think the Germans doing sort of lagers. Obviously, they do Dunkels and that, but you think of lagers and Weiss beers. You never really think that they're not really thought of as brewing, you know, dark beers that maybe even feel a little bit sort of English. But I mean, that has an English feel, a British feel about it. But even then, I think that would put 90% of our beers to shame as well. But that is absolutely fantastic. Pardon me again. That's a great beer. Monchshof Schwarzbier from the Kulmbacher brewery. Carbonation is coming back to haunt me. 4.9%. That is an absolute cracking drop. So yeah, if you see this and you'd like a darker beer, you're going to love that. And I think if you just like German beers, you're going to love that anyway. Cracking drop from me. A big thumbs up. Cracking drop from me. No, it's a cracking drop. For me, it's a cracking drop. Give it a try if you see it. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Let's retire from this video. I'll see you on another one. Cheers.